Hey everyone, it's Zach with Palantir Research. NHS England has released a list of 7 priorities they want to focus on to the NHS Trust, and one of them is actually Palantir, or at least Palantir related. Now, a bunch of them could be related in a way, but mainly I'll just go over the priority that directly affects Palantir and what they have been doing, the new info with it, and then my thoughts on this. For context, this is the 6+1 priorities issued in June, and this is for the NHS England Trust, short-term objectives they want to accomplish within months. So this is before the next general election happening in autumn of 2024. However, you can see there is some expectations of failure here when they point out improbability. So going to the 4th priority on their list, it shouldn't be a surprise. It's for optimizing waiting lists and improving theater productivity. Now, they want to do this in a data-driven decision-making manner, of course, so technology is going to be the main solution driving this priority, and we know they're already using Foundry. The article then references NHS England's metrics improvement, so they increased theater utilization from 73% to 86%, and then reduced cancellations by 56%. Please note though, this is across NHS England, so keep in mind these aren't solely attributed to Palantir, but these are related improvements in previous stats that are directly attributed to Palantir that took place at the Chelsea and Westminster pilot. And those note that Palantir has ran through 79% of patients on the waiting list, and so that's evaluating them, and they've been assessed for accuracy. And from doing so, they were able to remove 27,200 from that patient waiting list. And then also the 3,279 theater actions being created, managed through their 642 process. Basically, it's just a way for them to improve theater actions listed in priority 4. So these are both from a March 16 report to note. So with almost 4 months now with data, these could probably be improved more, or at least it has more data for them to make a better decision. Now, Palantir is named specifically in the article, just noting they've been implemented at the Chelsea and Westminster location to run this pilot. Now, the new info itself is the estimate that this will take about 7 months to roll out a platform nationally, and they put it here in their own thoughts that this would be Palantir, so be careful, it's not a direct quote. But 7 months for a national program, that still falls under the short-term objectives actually timeline of before autumn 2024, and I think that's actually pretty quick for something so complicated and large-spanning as the NHS. So what are my thoughts though overall on this? This is great to see that a main priority for NHS England is something that Palantir is directly working with. We have heard hard stats showing them working with this and also with that previously recently awarded £25 million NHS England deal for transitioning. Things seem to be adding up and coming into place for Palantir for the overall £480 million Federated Data Platform or FDP contract, which should be slated for awarding in the fall of this year. Now, we won't get confirmation until then, or maybe they could possibly delay it even more due to political reasons, but the clues just keep adding up here, in my opinion, that Palantir is well slated for that contract. Now, if they actually achieve this and finish this through, I think that would be a huge catalyst for the company, and it's going to really show across Europe as well as the world when it comes to healthcare management and having a singular place to make decisions, or at least to have a branching off place for other applications on top of, that they could be the operating system here that can improve this. And of course, save patient lives, save money. So of course, governments will be very motivated to do this. So those juicy contracts tend to be stickier, at least from their past. But keep in mind, this is all speculation here. It's just nice to see on this priority list that Palantir is named, or at least the thing that they're doing. So do you think this helps Palantir and is basically one of the priorities for NHS England? Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next video.